Here are 3 keynotes for your topic: Fuel for the Future, igniting motivation in every step in an educational motivational style. Keynotes 1. The power of daily motivation, understanding how small, consistent efforts act as fuel that drives long-term success and personal growth. 2. Transforming challenges into energy, learning to convert setbacks, failures, and difficulties into opportunities that strengthen determination and resilience. 3. Building a sustainable future of progress, exploring how motivation, when nurtured daily, becomes a renewable source of energy that leads to continuous learning, growth, and achievement. Keynote 1. The power of daily motivation. When we think about the future, it often feels like a distant horizon, something we will arrive at one day when everything finally aligns. But the truth is, the future is not some faraway land, it is being built in every single step we take today. Each decision, each action, and each thought adds fuel to the journey of our life. And the strongest, most renewable fuel for this journey is daily motivation. Motivation is often misunderstood. Many people wait for it to come to them, expecting a sudden burst of inspiration, as if lightning will strike and set them on fire with unstoppable energy. But in reality, motivation is not something that appears out of nowhere. It is something that is nurtured, cultivated, and sustained by the way we live every day. Just as a fire needs kindling and constant feeding to keep burning, so does our inner drive. The power of daily motivation lies in its ability to turn ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. Imagine a student who studies for just 1 hour every day. It may not seem like much at first, but over weeks and months, that consistent effort builds knowledge, confidence, and mastery. Compare this to the student who waits for the right mood to study and ends up cramming only before exams. The difference in results is not in intelligence, but in discipline and motivation. Consistency creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Another way to understand this is through the idea of compound growth. Just as money grows through compound interest when invested wisely, personal growth multiplies when motivation fuels consistent action. A small step, taken daily, becomes a giant leap over time. Writing a single page each day can result in a book within a year. Exercising for just 20 minutes daily can completely transform health within months. Learning one new concept each day can lead to expertise within years. What matters is not how much we do in a single moment, but how steadily we keep adding fuel to our journey. Daily motivation also protects us from burnout. When we aim for sudden, extreme bursts of effort, we quickly exhaust ourselves. But when motivation is built into daily habits, it becomes sustainable. It is like drinking water regularly instead of waiting until dehydration strikes. By staying motivated daily, we never let ourselves run dry of energy, focus, or hope. Education plays a crucial role here as well. Motivation is not only about dreams and desires, it is about knowledge and awareness. When we educate ourselves about our goals, about the steps required to achieve them, about the challenges we will face, we strengthen our motivation. Keynote 2: Transforming challenges into energy. Every journey toward the future carries obstacles. No road is perfectly smooth, and no success is achieved without moments of struggle. Challenges are an unavoidable part of growth, but what makes the difference is not whether we face them, but how we respond to them. A challenge can either drain us of energy, leaving us hopeless and discouraged, or it can become a powerful source of motivation that drives us forward. The choice lies in perspective. When difficulties appear, our first reaction is often frustration. We ask, why me, or why now? But if we step back, we realize that every challenge is also a hidden teacher. It reveals weaknesses we need to strengthen, skills we need to build, and patience we need to practice. In this way, obstacles are not roadblocks, they are training grounds that prepare us for the bigger victories ahead. Think of how muscles grow. They do not develop by resting alone. Growth comes when the muscles are stretched, challenged, and even torn slightly, only to repair stronger than before. In the same way, our character, determination, and motivation grow when life stretches us through challenges. Without difficulties, there is no resilience, without resistance, there is no strength. The key lies in transforming setbacks into energy. Instead of viewing failure as proof of weakness, we can see it as proof of effort that we dared to try, while others stood still. Every failure contains information. It tells us what does not work, guiding us toward what might. If we learn to analyze mistakes, we convert them into stepping stones. This process turns what seems like wasted effort into valuable fuel. Education sharpens this ability. By learning problem-solving strategies, by understanding how others before us overcame obstacles, and by studying the science of resilience, we equip ourselves with tools to transform adversity into energy. For example, a student struggling with a difficult subject can either give up in frustration or use the struggle to develop better study techniques, time management skills, and patience. The struggle becomes the very reason for improvement. Challenges also reveal hidden strength. Many people only discover their potential when they are forced to face difficulty. Just as fire refines gold by removing impurities, challenges refine our inner abilities by burning away doubt, fear, and hesitation. Once we survive a tough situation, we carry that confidence into every future step, reminding ourselves, if I could overcome that, I can handle this too. Keynote 3: Building a Sustainable Future of Progress. True progress is not measured by sudden bursts of achievement but by the steady growth that continues year after year. Many people achieve short-term success, only to lose momentum because their motivation fades. The real goal is not just to succeed once but to build a future where progress is continuous, sustainable, and self-renewing. This is where motivation becomes more than a temporary spark, it becomes a long-lasting source of fuel. A sustainable future of progress begins with habits. When motivation is built into daily routines, success becomes automatic. Think of brushing teeth. It is a small action repeated daily, yet it protects health for a lifetime. Similarly, when we practice consistency in learning, working, and improving, the results compound over time. Instead of chasing after inspiration, we create a system where motivation is part of who we are. Sustainability also requires balance. Just as a car cannot run forever without refueling, we too need renewal. Rest, reflection, and self-care are essential parts of long-term motivation. Many people burn out because they confuse overwork with progress. But true progress is not about speed, it is about endurance. By taking care of the mind, body, and spirit, we ensure that our motivation remains strong, not just for days, but for decades. Education plays a vital role in sustainability. Knowledge expands possibilities. The more we learn, the more paths open before us. Continuous learning ensures that we adapt to change rather than resist it. A future of progress is not built on one skill or one victory but on a mindset that embraces lifelong growth. When we keep fueling our minds with knowledge, our motivation naturally stays alive, because there is always something new to aim for. Finally, sustainability comes from purpose. When our motivation is tied to a clear vision, whether it is improving ourselves, helping others, or contributing to society, it becomes unshakable. Purpose transforms effort into meaning, and meaning transforms work into passion. With purpose, even the smallest step feels significant, because we know it is part of a larger journey. Thus, building a sustainable future of progress is about creating habits, maintaining balance, embracing lifelong learning, and connecting every step with purpose. This is how motivation evolves from a momentary flame into an eternal fuel, driving us not only toward success, but toward a future where growth never ends. Conclusion: Fuel for the future. The journey of life is not powered by luck or chance, it is powered by the choices we make and the motivation we ignite within ourselves each day. We have seen how daily motivation transforms small steps into extraordinary outcomes, how challenges can be converted into powerful energy, and how a sustainable future of progress is built on habits, balance, learning, and purpose. The future is not something we wait for, it is something we create brick by brick, step by step, and choice by choice. Each day offers us new opportunities to fuel our journey. Every morning is a chance to light the fire of determination, every obstacle is a chance to test our strength, and every lesson is a chance to grow wiser. If we treat motivation not as a fleeting spark but as a lifelong fuel, we will never run out of energy to move forward. Let us remember, progress is not measured in leaps, but in steady steps. The flame of motivation, once kindled, must be fed daily with effort, resilience, and vision. So, let us step forward with courage, with clarity, and with commitment. Let us turn our challenges into stepping stones, our habits into fuel, and our vision into a guiding light. In every step we take, let us ignite motivation not just for today, but for the future that awaits us. Because the future does not belong to those who wait, it belongs to those who are ready to fuel it.